Section 1. Estonia's Soul, a Secular Symphony. Estonia, a land of serene beauty, beckons with a whisper. Its soul, deeply secular, resonates with tranquility. Rolling hills, ancient forests, and shimmering coastlines paint a landscape of ethereal charm. Estonia's spirit, forged through centuries of history, embraces modernity with open arms. Its people, resilient and resourceful, have cultivated a society rooted in pragmatism and tolerance. Estonia's secularism is not a rejection of faith, but a celebration of individual freedom. It's a tapestry woven with threads of diverse beliefs, where respect and understanding form the bedrock of societal harmony. This ethos permeates every aspect of Estonian life. From education to governance, a secular approach prevails, fostering an environment of inclusivity and critical thinking. Estonia's journey through time has been marked by both hardship and resilience. Conquered and liberated, its spirit has remained unbroken. This resilience is etched into the very fabric of Estonian identity. It's a quiet strength that permeates the nation's soul, a steadfast belief in the power of self-determination and the promise of a brighter future. Section 2. Echoes of the Past. Estonia's Historical Tapestry. Estonia's story is a captivating saga, a tapestry woven with threads of conquest, resilience, and cultural fusion. From ancient pagan beliefs to the embrace of Christianity, the nation's spiritual journey reflects a continuous evolution. Each era has left an indelible mark, shaping Estonia's secular identity. Viking raids, the arrival of Christianity, and the rise of powerful empires all played a crucial role in molding the nation's destiny. The echoes of the past resonate in Estonia's ancient castles, medieval churches, and vibrant folk traditions. These tangible remnants of history serve as constant reminders of the nation's rich and complex past. They whisper tales of bravery, struggle, and the enduring human spirit. Through these echoes, Estonians connect with their ancestors, drawing strength and inspiration from their legacy. Estonia's secularism is not a recent phenomenon but a product of its long and tumultuous history. The nation's diverse cultural influences have fostered a spirit of tolerance and understanding. Over centuries, Estonians have learned to coexist with different beliefs and perspectives, recognizing the value of individual freedom and the importance of peaceful cohabitation. Section 3. The Danish Era. Seeds of Autonomy. The arrival of the Danes in the 13th century marked a pivotal moment in Estonia's journey. Danish rule, though not without its challenges, sowed the seeds of autonomy and self-governance. The establishment of Tallinn as a major trading hub brought prosperity and connected Estonia to the wider European network. This era witnessed the flourishing of trade, the growth of urban centers, and the emergence of a distinct Estonian identity. Under Danish rule, Estonia experienced a degree of self-administration, with local councils playing a significant role in governance. This early taste of autonomy nurtured a sense of independence among Estonians, a yearning for self-determination that would later shape the nation's destiny. The seeds of a secular society were also sown during this period, as the focus shifted from religious dominance to economic prosperity and civic engagement. The Danish legacy in Estonia is not merely a historical footnote, but a tangible influence that continues to shape the nation's character. The emphasis on practicality, efficiency, and a strong work ethic, often attributed to the Danish influence, are still evident in Estonian society today. These values, coupled with a deep respect for law and order, have contributed to Estonia's success as a modern secular nation. Section 4. Teutonic Knights and Baltic Germans, a legacy of influence. The arrival of the Teutonic Knights in the 13th century ushered in a new era of influence in Estonia. The Knights, a powerful military order, established a strong presence in the region, constructing imposing castles and consolidating their authority. The Baltic German nobility, descendants of the Knights and subsequent settlers, rose to prominence, holding significant sway over Estonia's social and economic life for centuries. The Teutonic Knights and the Baltic Germans left an indelible mark on Estonia's cultural landscape. Their architectural legacy, embodied in grand castles and fortified cities, stands as a testament to their power and influence. The introduction of feudalism brought about significant societal changes, shaping Estonia's social hierarchy and land ownership patterns. This era witnessed the growth of large estates and the emergence of a distinct class system. Despite the dominance of the Teutonic Knights and the Baltic Germans, Estonian culture and language persevered. Folk traditions, music, and language continued to flourish, demonstrating the resilience of Estonian identity. This cultural tenacity served as a powerful counterpoint to the dominant forces, ensuring the survival of Estonian traditions and the preservation of a unique cultural heritage. Section 5. The Swedish Interlude, a Golden Age of Enlightenment. The 16th and 17th centuries saw Sweden emerge as a major power in the Baltic region. Under Swedish rule, Estonia experienced a period of relative peace and prosperity, often referred to as the good old Swedish times. This era witnessed significant advancements in education, culture, and governance, laying the groundwork for a more enlightened and secular society. The establishment of Tartu University in 1632 marked a turning point in Estonia's intellectual development. Under Swedish rule, Estonia benefited from progressive reforms, including advancements in legal and administrative systems. The concept of a centralized state gained traction, paving the way for a more unified and cohesive nation. The Swedish era fostered a sense of national consciousness, as Estonians began to see themselves as part of a larger, shared destiny. This period laid the foundation for a more secular and progressive society, where education and individual liberty were increasingly valued. The Swedish legacy in Estonia extended beyond administrative reforms and educational advancements. The emphasis on pragmatism, efficiency, and a strong work ethic, hallmarks of Swedish society, resonated deeply with Estonians. These values, coupled with a deep respect for law and order, became ingrained in Estonian culture. The Swedish era left an enduring mark on Estonia's national character, contributing to its development as a modern secular society. Section 6. The Russian Empire, a Period of Russification. The 18th century witnessed the rise of the Russian Empire as a dominant force in the Baltic region. Estonia, incorporated into the Russian Empire, entered a new phase of its history, marked by policies aimed at assimilating the Estonian population into the Russian fold. This period, characterized by efforts to suppress Estonian language and culture, sparked a renewed sense of national identity and resistance among Estonians. Despite the pressures of Russification, Estonian culture and language proved remarkably resilient. The emergence of a national awakening in the 19th century fueled a cultural revival, with Estonian intellectuals, writers, and artists playing a pivotal role in preserving and promoting Estonian heritage. This period witnessed the birth of a vibrant literary scene, the collection and study of Estonian folklore, and the resurgence of traditional music and dance. The period of Russian rule, though challenging, inadvertently strengthened Estonian national identity. The attempts to suppress Estonian culture had the opposite effect, fueling a desire for self-determination and a resurgence of national pride. This era witnessed the birth of a distinct Estonian national consciousness, a collective yearning for autonomy, and the preservation of Estonian heritage. Section 7. Independence and its loss, a nation's struggle. The aftermath of the Russian Revolution in 1917 provided Estonia with a brief window of opportunity to achieve its long-held dream of independence. In 1918, Estonia declared its independence, embarking on a journey of self-determination and nation-building. This period witnessed the establishment of a democratic government, the implementation of land reforms, and the development of a national education system. Estonia's hard-won independence, however, was short-lived. The outbreak of World War II cast a long shadow over Estonia's newfound freedom. In 1940, the Soviet Union, under the terms of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, occupied Estonia, extinguishing its hard-won independence. This period marked the beginning of a dark chapter in Estonia's history, characterized by oppression, deportations, and the suppression of civil liberties. The loss of independence in 1940 served as a stark reminder of the fragility of freedom and the importance of safeguarding national sovereignty. This period, though marked by hardship, strengthened Estonia's resolve to regain its independence and reclaim its place among the community of nations. The dream of a free and independent Estonia lived on in the hearts of its people, fueling their resistance and sustaining their hope for a brighter future. Section 8. Soviet Occupation, a Time of Oppression. The Soviet occupation of Estonia, lasting over 4 decades, cast a long shadow over the nation. This period witnessed the suppression of Estonian culture and language, the imposition of a communist ideology, and the systematic dismantling of Estonian institutions. Thousands of Estonians were deported to Siberia, their lives shattered by the brutal realities of Soviet rule. The Soviet era left deep scars on Estonian society, but it also fueled a burning desire for freedom and self-determination. Despite the hardships of Soviet rule, Estonian culture and language proved remarkably resilient. Underground movements, clandestine cultural gatherings, and the preservation of folk traditions served as acts of resistance against the Soviet regime. The Estonian spirit, though suppressed, refused to be extinguished. The yearning for freedom, deeply embedded in the Estonian psyche, sustained the hope for a brighter future. The Soviet era, though a period of immense hardship, inadvertently strengthened Estonian national identity. The shared experience of oppression, the collective struggle for survival, and the unwavering dream of freedom forged an unbreakable bond among Estonians. This period served as a crucible, tempering the Estonian spirit and solidifying its determination to reclaim its independence. Section 9. Estonia's Rebirth, a Beacon of Secularism. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 paved the way for Estonia's rebirth as an independent nation. Embracing its newfound freedom with a spirit of pragmatism and determination, Estonia embarked on a journey of rebuilding and renewal. This period witnessed the restoration of democratic institutions, the implementation of market reforms, and the reintegration of Estonia into the European community. Estonia's successful transition to a modern, secular democracy serves as an inspiring example of national resilience and the transformative power of self-determination. Estonia's embrace of technology and innovation has positioned it as a global leader in e-governance and digital society. The nation's commitment to transparency, efficiency, and citizen engagement is reflected in its innovative use of technology to streamline public services, foster civic participation, and promote economic growth. Estonia's success in building a digitally advanced society stands as a testament to its forward-looking vision and its willingness to embrace new ideas. Estonia's journey through history, marked by both adversity and triumph, has shaped its unique character. Its secular identity, rooted in a deep respect for individual freedom and tolerance, serves as a beacon of hope in an increasingly complex world. As Estonia continues to navigate the challenges of the 21st century, its unwavering commitment to democratic principles, its embrace of innovation, and its deep-seated resilience ensure its place as a vibrant and thriving nation.